Welcome back. A legislative task force and law enforcement groups are both taking a second look at how some people are sentenced for low-level offenses.
Is jail always the right answer? Sheriff Rich Stanek is part of a law enforcement group that says too often it's the only answer.
I mean, you look at Minnesota, we went from about 10,000 state prisoners several years ago to what's now 12 to 13,000. And people are asking the really tough question, the right question about who are those folks and why are they in prison and what else can we do to divert them from prison? Not just from a cost savings measure, because that would be selling the public short, but from kind of the looking at, once you get a criminal record, it's really hard to get a job, really hard to get housing, really hard to get stabilized back into society. Now, no one's ever going to accuse me as the sheriff of this county of being soft on crime, but I am realistic, pragmatic, and you got to take a look at who's coming in the front doors of the local jails before they ever get to the prisons.
And some of these people have committed lower level drug offenses. Some maybe have mental health issues and maybe shouldn't be in the jail.
Sure. You look at our jail here in Hennepin County, we book about 40,000 people a year. 70% of them are repeat customers. So if I wanted to reduce the jail population, hence the prison population, I would deal with the repeat offenders. Many of those repeat offenders are on the lower non-property misdemeanor level. There are some arrest and detention alternatives that we need. Of course, it all costs money at the end of the day, so then the legislature or local counties or cities say, well, how are we going to fund all this? And I think you can have a combination of reducing jail population, hence the state's prison population, while at the same time talking about lower crime rates and providing for safety and security in our communities.
What kind of changes are in the works and how long does that take to accomplish?
I think if you take a look at the non-violent offenders, that's a place to start. But you also have to have arrest and detention alternatives to simply law enforcement having the only alternative, which is taking them to jail. And right now,
as you heard, Sheriff Stanek pointed out that he is not soft on crime, but he says jailing someone who needs mental health or drug treatment does not reduce crime.